Is a very vocal supporter of the UID. However, we have a shocker for you. In one of our sting operations, we were able to get an Aadhaar card under an important name. Nilekani has been brushing aside the criticism regarding the UID from several quarters. Many of them have been saying that the concept will flop at the execution level, and this is exactly what happened.
In Karnataka, the project has been brought into existence in Tumkur and Mysore. Citizens of these cities are being provided the UIDs. But wait, what's happening in Mysore will literally shock you. Yes, literally shock you. If you approach the authorities concerned, you will get the unique numbers in 20 to 30 days' time. And if you want to get it done within hours, well, approach brokers and they'll ensure that you get the numbers in a matter of hours. Yes, just a few hours. Well, the tagline of the ambitious project is to empower citizens with unique numbers. And the people of Mysore are really excited that they will be empowered with these unique numbers. Our team headed to Mysore to get a first-hand account of how things work. We met a person who hails from Rajasthan and works in Dharwad. He was on a trip to Mysore. When we spoke to him, he told us he got his UID in 1 hour. Just 1 hour. We were absolutely puzzled. As said, it generally takes 20 to 30 days time to get a UI card done. But he had managed to get it done in just 1 hour. We were determined to get to the field and disinter the truth for ourselves. We formed a team of 8 and conducted a sting operation. If you are intending to get an Aadhaar card, just meet this woman and she will make sure you get the card in a jiffy. You won't even have to stand in a queue. She'll give you an application in the morning and by evening your cards will be in your hands. It's that easy. And you will find many such middlemen in all the different Mysore One centers across the city. Even if you do not have the relevant documents, don't mind. These middlemen will make sure you get the relevant documents. Not genuine, of course. Pay them 200 rupees and they'll make sure the notary signs. And pay them 300 rupees, they'll get the required affidavit done. Once you pay them the money, they will take care of everything. After talking to him and finding out his modus operandi, we took leave of him and met him the next day. This time, we wanted to get an Aadhaar card for Nandan Nilekani done. Remember, Nandan Nilekani is the chairman of the Unique Identification Authority of India, appointed by the Prime Minister himself. And Yogesh was ready to get him a card without the relevant documents. The moment we mentioned the name of Nandan Nilekani and gave his address to him, he just wrote them on the applications and also on the ready-made affidavit and the notary forms. Later, he gave them to us and asked us to paste a photograph of Nandan Nilekani. We were shocked. You can get the most important identity of even the chairman of the Dream Project by paying a bribe to middlemen like Yogesh. If that was how brazen it could get, here's something that is all the more appalling. We went to the court premises and met a notary and told him we wanted to get a UID done. The notary spoke to us at length how difficult it was to get a UID done to people without a criminal past. We too agreed with him. Later, he changed his mind and put his seal on the application we gave him. He asked us to sign against the name Fahid. By the way, do you know who Fahid is? Well, he is a terrorist caught in Mysore in 2006. He was arrested by the NR police that time. There is a huge network of such people across Mysore. all of them shamelessly indulging in such unholy work. All of them are educated. All have the faculty to distinguish the good from the bad, but they are using it to their own advantage. But who are the casualties? Innocent people. Terrorists and anti-social elements use their services and carry out anti-India activities.
Well, as we had earlier shown, the much talked about Aadhaar project could in fact be used against anyone in the country. The project was Nandan Nilekani's first attempt at governance, but we all know where it is now. So, will he be successful while donning the Neta's hat?
Nandan Nilekani left Infosys to become the chairperson of the Unique Identification Authority of India, a cabinet rank position that he took up under the invitation of the Prime Minister. However, the UID project has become one of the most controversial over its implementation. UID was launched with the hope of providing identity-linked and technology-based solutions for governing the large masses that make up the Indian polity. It was expected that this unique project will help plug leaks in the public distribution and subsidy schemes. Several concerns were raised with regards to the project. The project could entail the violation of privacy and civil liberties of people. It remains unclear whether biometric technology is capable of the gigantic task of deduplication. The purported benefits of the project in the social sector are largely elusive. Several parliamentarians had expressed concern with regard to the system, where the enrolling of a person's information into the system could be stolen. Also, there were concerns of illegal migrants getting the unique 12-digit code and leeching on the benefits meant for bona fide citizens of the country. The enrolling mechanism of the system is so weak that there could be a possibility that at the enrollment stage, corruption is rampant to the extent that proper verifications are not being conducted, creating an angle of security threat to the country, as terrorists could also get hold of the system. Nandan Nilekani might have put Infosys on the map, but his Aadhaar project has been eliciting no response. The government-linked subsidy schemes are slowly delinking from Aadhaar. The nail in the coffin came as Supreme Court said that it was not mandatory to have an Aadhaar card and should be left as a choice to the people. After vouching for the project 4 years, the UID chairman has jumped into the election fray. His first task in governance is incomplete and in a state of chaos. His first experience at governance might have propelled him to jump into the election fray to correct it from the legislation point of view.